Hey ICA, Ricky here, bringing you the at-home movement demos for Sunday, August 9th. We are going to get started with some good old-fashioned Spider-Man lunges. Big long lunge, drop that leading elbow, get into your hip. 5 right and 5 left, and then we'll get into some inchworms. So you'll tap your toes, walk the hands out, plank or push-up, and then tiptoe the hands back to meet the feet. Once that is complete, we are going to get moving a bit faster with 200 meters of running separated by several different movements. So I trust that everybody knows how to run, generally speaking, and then we will get into some of the movement demos. So the first couple of movements that you'll need that dumbbell or kettlebell. For today's demo, I've got my dumbbell. We are going to get started with 10 Russian dumbbell or kettlebell swings. So I'll load my hips, pop my hips, get that quick hip extension, just going to eye level. Afterward, you'll place that implement down. We're just gonna get into 10 air squats. Nice and low, break parallel, keep the heels down and the chest tall at the bottom. Another run, and then we will get into some goblet squats. So kettlebell or dumbbell at that front rack position, send the hips down and back, and stand nice and tall, full hip and knee extension at the top. Another 200 meters worth of running, everybody's favorite. Then we're gonna start going overhead. If overhead feels good and those American swings that are programmed in today's workout feel good, let's do some American kettlebell swings or dumbbell. Again, loading my hips, except now I'm gonna pop up overhead. In that overhead position, abs are engaged, biceps are by the ear. Just starting to get those shoulders primed for today's movement. Next up, we'll also do some 2-arm thrusters. So I'll keep that kettlebell or dumbbell in the front rack position, send the hips down and back, squeeze my glutes and press up overhead. So I squeeze my butt, press up overhead. You'll finish off with another 200 meter run, and then our final movement, gonna get into some more American swings. And if you have a light enough implement today where you know you're going single arm thrusters, we're gonna get 5 right and 5 left, single arm thrusters. Same movement, just 5 right, 5 left. Which will bring us to our workout of the day, which is 10 rounds for time of 10 kettlebell or dumbbell American swings, American kettlebell or dumbbell swings, and 10 kettlebell or dumbbell thrusters. Quick note here, the thrusters, depending upon your weight, can be either 2-arm or 1-arm. So for example, if I had, say, a 60-pound dumbbell, I'd probably go 2-arm today. Make life a little bit easier and make sure I don't get buried by that weight. But if you have a light enough implement and you know it feels relatively easy, go single arm and give me 5 right and 5 left instead. Again, with that thruster, we want to focus on breathing and making that breath match the movement, meaning as I send my hips down and back, I inhale, exhale on the press out. Matching your breath with the movement will allow your heart rate to stay relatively low throughout this workout and keep those transitions shorter than otherwise finishing those swings, kind of staring at that bell and saying, oh God, here we go. So match your breath with the movement. That's my quick tip for today's workout. 10 rounds for time, going for speed here, going for efficiency, and keep those transitions quick. After all that is said and done, we are gonna get into our cool down. 2 movements today. It's gonna start off with a classic sit and reach. So I'll come to the ground, feet out in front, and I'm just reaching for my toes. We want to feel that stretch deep throughout the hamstring. If this doesn't feel good or you're getting a lot of rounding in your back, just bend those knees. Keep that low back straight and pull up. You want to feel that again in the hamstrings. Our second stretch is going to be what's called a lizard lunge, and for a lot of you, you're going to look at this and say, wow, that looks like a Spider-Man lunge, because it pretty much is. I'm going to take my right leg out in front. My goal is actually to drop my forearms to the pavement and hold in this position. If this isn't possible or it is just not comfortable, you can get onto your hands, even onto your fingertips. So effectively looks like a Spider-Man lunge. We're gonna hang out here for about 30 seconds per side. So that's the only difference. Normal Spider-Man lunges, we're just kind of doing 3 or 4 second hold. 30 seconds here, really opening up that hip and just kind of mobilizing and stretching it out after all those thrusters. So that is our workout for Sunday, August 9th. Cannot wait to see people's times. Really just move fast on this and have fun. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you soon.